Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's all dark over here, but my face is lit up. I guess that's the most important thing. Oh, hello, Rochelle. How was your vacation? I was so happy for you and just rooting for you from afar that you got to experience that. Welcome everybody for our Sunday night live. I obviously we're meeting in the evening in this Western Hemisphere side of the world. Hi Wendy, good evening. Nice to see you. Thank you for joining. Great, Rochelle. Yeah, so I'm experimenting with this time. I know I did it once before recently, and here we are again. So we'll see how it flows. Hello, Melinda, Tracy. And those of you who were signed up to come to my live stream earlier in the week, in more the afternoon, early evening time, and I had to cancel that one. I got strep throat or something, so yeah. Tony, we're connected because I was thinking about you. I was thinking about emailing you, and then I was thinking about, maybe because it's this time of day, maybe I'll see Tony. So, yay. Welcome back, Lisa. Hello, Vicky. Yeah, happy to be here with you all, have everybody here today. And so if you are new, please say hello if you would like. Hello, J.E. Welcome back. Marcy, welcome. I'm Natalie, spiritual life coach and Reiki master teacher. And tonight, where I am, it's nighttime. So tonight we are going to be doing our weekly spiritual guidance, spirit messages. I've already pulled all the cards. So, yeah, so that's already done. Excuse me. This is what happens when I go live at night. It'll be totally fine. Thank you, Melinda. It's been a little bit of a journey because those that follow me know I've been sick quite a lot. But I didn't want to take, the doctor suggested 10 days of antibiotics. I didn't want to do that. And he said, well, we can try a few days of a different one. Well, that didn't work. So yeah, today I had to give in, and now I'm going to do the 10 days. So thank God we have these sorts of things for when we need them. But yeah, we're just going to jump right in. And I first pulled a Michael Singer card. And also the signal looks bad, which I do remember this time of day. It seems to be worse. So, yeah, if it gets choppy or something, maybe I can close some of my other windows. So let me know. Hi, Karen. Did I already say that? I've never seen this Michael Singer card before, so I was really happy. Isn't that interesting? Look, it changes the tone. I guess the blue card changes the coloring of the screen. So take in this Michael Singer quote from The Untethered Soul. Your heart is an instrument. made of extremely subtle energy that few people come to appreciate. But in truth, you are not your heart. You are the experiencer of your heart. So I'll read that again. Your heart is an instrument made of extremely subtle energy that few people come to appreciate. But in truth, you are not your heart. You are the experiencer of your heart. So, how many of you can relate to that? And what that brings up for me, a couple things, but well, one of my fave Michael Singer quotes, he talks about the orchestra of the heart, and he talks about how the heart is like the soundtrack to the movie of our lives. That if we did not have our heart, if we didn't have the orchestra of sensation that we call emotion, it's always here, right? Our heart is always singing, it's always emoting. If we didn't have that, he said it would be like watching a movie without the soundtrack. It would be flat. It would be lifeless. So I like that analogy. I also am listening to Elizabeth Gilbert's new book. How many of you are a fan of hers, have the new book, All the Way to the River? It's amazing. And in it, she said something about, it's been documented that people can die from actual heartbreak. And there's a medical term for it. And it's when the arteries that lead to the heart, near the heart, are crushed physically from heartbreak. So that also comes up as I listen to this or hear this quote and read this quote. Hey, Butterfly Rain, have you heard of Eat, Pray, Love? I don't know if there's many people who have not heard of that book. She is the author of Eat, Pray, Love. So her new book, All the Way to the River, it's amazing. Anyone in recovery, definitely get it. She's in recovery now. So I won't give away too much, but and the thing is that this card says also, we are not our heart. We are able to be the witness and the observer and the experiencer of that energy. So I also pulled a Work Your Light card. Can't see the back there. And this one is Break the Chain, Ancestral Patterns, Healing, and Rewriting the Future. Ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. So it looks like on the card, there's like these figures coming out of a cave, which I imagine are the ancestors of this glowing figure that's more in color here. So to me, even thinking about the heart, thinking about the emotion of the heart, that we're healing that. When we experience it, when we allow ourselves to feel it, we're breaking the generational and ancestral patterns. And it says rewriting the future. So we're then creating a different future for ourselves. And this work is very brave and it's not easy. I was with a coaching client yesterday where there was a lot of emotion that came up for this person, and they said something like they didn't want to feel it, like it was too much or it felt too big, and they didn't want to go there. And I said, that's fine. And like, somehow, I don't know how we transitioned into it, but we ended up being with the emotion and the sensation that was there. And it was really powerful. And I even told them, like, this is breaking, you are breaking ancestral chains. You are, a cycle breaker because you're feeling this. Because, yeah. So that was really powerful to be a part of. And it's so courageous and brave to witness and hold space for people as they do that. It's very deep work, and it's not easy. If it was easy, we'd all be doing it. And I know many of us here are, and many in the world are not. And two, the thing that I told them also was, like, now that they had this experience of being able to be with that emotion, it'll be easier next time, or they will now have the experience that, oh, I was able to make it through this, I can do it again. And that's been my own experience when I've had those things happen. So yeah, that's what we're doing here, breaking the chains. So I then pulled Sacred Rebels, and we have this beautiful Softly, Softly, the Tender Touch card, which we've gotten before. And it just this is telling me for y'all is just be really gentle with yourself right now. How many of you are having a really intense time right now in your life? Maybe, I know this eclipse series thing just ended last week. Maybe you attribute it to that, maybe not. I'm kind of seeing my own life right now through, like, okay, that eclipse stuff did bring up a lot of shit for me. So Melinda as well. So to me, this is saying, like, really be gentle with yourself right now. Allow your emotions to come out. She's crying. And, allow yourself to speak your truth. Allow yourself to be vulnerable and share with others what's going on with you on the inside. Yeah. What is it? Like, a problem shared is a problem halved. And I'm finding this in my own life. I have a new source of support here locally where I live that I'm super excited about. And I was just telling them, like, right before this live stream, this is a stretch for me to get this form of support, and also that the person lives locally here. So it's different, if you're online. So that this person is here and, I see them around, and, I shared some things that were really difficult for me to share today. I was this person here with the tears and the words coming out. So there might be things that you need to share, that you need to get support on, and that you get to be really gentle with yourself about. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Melinda. Feeling like needing to let go of self-judgment, that's tied to the physical pain. Yeah, follow your inner guidance on that, and also get medical attention or whatever if you feel that you need that as well. That sounds really intense. Hey, Allie, nice to see you. So I'm going to pull up the guidebook here and just see what might want to come through that I want to share. Let's see. Oh, right. Okay. So it's saying you're being asked to surrender your forcefulness, your determination, and your intense activity even if it's just in this moment. This is about understanding the process of manifestation in a more intelligent way. There's a way of creating that gives you energy and doesn't leave you worn out. So this is about using feminine energy to create instead of forcing and powering through. So that's like where the softness comes in, the tenderness comes in of this energy of this card. You don't need to push quite so hard to receive what's naturally coming to you. Your push comes from a place of uncertainty over whether or not you will succeed. You need to relax and have more faith in yourself. All things come in time, rightfully and according to a great loving wisdom. You shall have your time and shine too. Rebel against any voice of fear within you or around you that tells you otherwise. It's okay to become softer, to feel the energy of what you want to attract in your life, and to act as though it's already that way as much as you can. It says also, you've been working very, very hard. You've learned much and accomplished much, but now is the time to change your approach. Let go of any force in your approach to creation now. You are part of a global healing manifestation process. You are helping to birth a new awareness. This new way will heal the human heart and bring it back into balance with nature. So isn't it interesting how this is all tying together? Even this, I have never seen this Michael Singer card before. I've never pulled it. I've never seen it. So it's interesting about the heart. And then talking about breaking the chains and the ancestral patterns, rewriting the future. So it's all really fitting in. Yeah, anybody that missed the card, it says your heart is an instrument made of extremely subtle energy that few people come to appreciate. But in truth, you are not your heart. You are the experiencer of your heart. So there's a healing statement for this Sacred Rebels. So you can take this in, claim it. I shine like the sun, radiant with grace, and all that I desire comes to me according to perfect timing. I relax, believe, and receive. Through unconditional love, this is now so. I shine like the sun, radiant with grace, and all that I desire comes to me according to perfect timing. I relax, believe, and receive. Through unconditional love, this is now so. So just breathe into that. And don't forget to follow me here on Insight Timer if you don't already. Give a donation if you'd care to, and check out my meditations. Actually, speaking of like abundance and manifestation, this premium meditation here that's popping up, you may want to give a try if you haven't already. The abundance prayer with the Ancestral Clearing and Reiki in the recording. So everybody give an emoji or a word in the chat of what's alive in you right now. What energy is alive in you right now? And we will continue. Ooh, hi Cynthia. Hope, wonderful. We've got Melinda and Cynthia having hope. Wendy having hopefulness. Wow. Karen. I love it. So much hope. Yeah, and I don't think you guys like compared notes and decided you were all going to say hope together, did you? Maybe telepathically. Yeah, well, I'm going to go ahead and get into the light seers, the clarification of the messages. And hope really fits in with what Light Seers Tarot is saying. And before I say that, this was at the bottom of the deck, this Ten of Swords, which I think we got last week. I don't know if it was in the same position, but we got it very recently. Oh, no. We got the Eight of Cups. So anyway, it was a little bit different. But this card is at the bottom of the deck. So to me, that's like energy underneath that's informing the entire reading, that's foundational at the root of everything. So Ten of Swords is a painful letting go and a painful ending. So why I thought of the Eight of Cups is in both of them, they're walking away and looking towards a brighter horizon. So that's what's beautiful about this version of this card. The original Ten of Swords is very different. Oh. Okay. Thought somebody was knocking. Hi, Sherry. Wow. Interesting. Ooh, Wendy calls this your rock bottom card. Yeah. So some of you may have hit a bottom recently or are hitting a bottom in something emotionally or otherwise. So that's underneath everything that we're talking about today with this reading. Now, the good news is, and this is painful endings, it's a 10, right? So 10s are completion, ending of a cycle. But the good news is that there's so much light here. There's so much light, endings means new beginnings. So that was at the bottom. I'm wondering. Okay, no. So we have the Three of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and then the Queen of Swords. So this is a card of celebration. So given everything that's coming out in this reading for the week and for the energies right now, it's not easy. It's challenging and it's difficult. And don't lose sight of where you're going. It's kind of like a tower moment where in the crumbling, it's really difficult to deal with, and it's making way for something new on the other side that's even better than what was before. So the message for you is to celebrate, look ahead, look at where you're going, look at what you want. Don't dwell in the past. Do what you need to do. And what I love about this as well is, these are feminine figures, but, it doesn't have to be. But these women are together. They're embracing each other. They are looking up at this, I forgot what constellation this is, but they're looking up at this, constellation. They're in celebration. They're together. They're in community. So community is going to be really important for you in moving through this time. Hey, Marcy. Yeah, they are supporting each other. No, Allie, good question. It's like the Pleiades, maybe, or some. It might be the Pleiades. I could look it up. Actually, let's do that. Let's see what messages that this card has, because it's a beautiful card with beautiful energy. So I'm just going to pull up Light Seers website. As y'all know, it has great affirmations that I like to also see. So the affirmation for this card is, I connect into this sacred siblinghood and into this expansive experience of witnessing through time. Wow, we've never read this before. I connect into this sacred siblinghood and into this expansive experience of witnessing through time. So this card means an opportunity to value friendships, abundance, cooperation, community, sisterhood, brotherhood, siblinghood, joy, communication, celebration, soul contracts, and soul family. I just want to see. Oh, yes. This is the Pleiades. I was right. Constellation. The Pleiades are the 7 sisters. So the 7 sisters of the Pleiades shine down on them, winking at the interconnectedness of life and blessing them with the knowledge that they will always have a home together, anchored amongst the stars. So this is a card of friendship, of community, of siblinghood, if it's sister, brother, or whatever, supporting each other. So really seek that out. And it's interesting, of course, you can't make this shit up, as I say. You know, I was talking about now having this really supportive connection here where I live. Like, that's exactly what this energy is as well. And then we've got this beautiful 9 of Cups, which is wishes fulfilled and bliss and emotional fulfillment, dreams coming true, feeling happy, abundant. I mean, look how good they're feeling. And look, there's this treasure chest that they're kind of coming out of or jumping over. So everything is here for your abundance. Everything is already here. And even this card talked about that as well. So it's just like, it's already happening. I feel like the more you let go of whatever this is for you, these fruits of these cards are here. And then we've also got the Queen of Swords, which she came up last week as well, I believe, or the week before. You know, so it's going to require you, to me, what this is saying in this reading for you is having internal boundaries with yourself, where you don't let when your mind starts spinning out, you don't allow that. You don't follow it. Like, you are committed to presence. You're committed to overcoming the old programming, and the old stories and the victim mindset or the limiting beliefs and all of that. And within yourself, you are no longer going to allow your mind to just go there, wherever that is. So don't do that. It reminds me, I was with on a coaching client call last week or two, and they were talking about having some really huge resentments at a person in a situation. And I coached them into this idea and introduced it to them of doing the Michael Singer work. Basically, when the trigger happens, when the thing outside happens, when you see the person, when you whatever, or when you just think the thought, that you come out of the mind and into the body. So into the heart, as this heart card said. And that, Michael Singer, he's like, whatever the mind says, it's none of your business. Don't pay attention. Just bring yourself fully present into the body, feel the sensations in the heart, and your only job is to just be present, be the witness, be the experiencer of those emotions, allow them to move through you, and don't get lost up in here and just thinking, because then you'll just loop in that. And so that's what this is saying to me, is like having these boundaries with yourself where you just don't allow your mind to go there. You don't allow yourself to spiral anymore. And you work with coming into the moment, coming into the body, coming out of the mind, and just literally experiencing whatever the orchestra of the heart is playing to the best of your ability. So that is our reading. So we're going to go ahead and get into the Reiki and Ancestral Clearing to close out the session today. Before we do, I'll put up this follow card. You can follow me here on Insight Timer. I'm also double live streaming this on my YouTube channel. You can follow me there, Facebook, Instagram, check my website. I also offer my powerful altitude process. If you've never had a gifted session with me, please send me a message. We will dive into your life as it is now. We will get altitude on it. We will see what's going on, and then we'll see where you want to go and what's in the way. And it's really powerful and clarifying. So if that's interesting to you, send me a private message. You can reach me here or anywhere. So, hi Sister Sunshine, I thought of you as well. Thanks for joining right now. You're just in time for the Reiki and clearing. So let's go ahead and close our eyes together, and just for a few minutes we're going to settle in and just receive. So that beautiful feminine energy that we've talked about in the reading today, just allowing that surrender energy, allowing, trusting, relaxing and releasing. Yawning if you need to. And just allow and trust, knowing everything's on its way to you. It's already happened in the multidimensional world, and it's on its way to you in the 3D. Just think of how that feels in your heart to receive what your heart desires and what you need to let go of in order to let that in. What do you need to let go of so that something new can take its place? Just come into your body and let go, surrender, as the Reiki is being activated. Your body, your higher self will take this in wherever it needs to go for your best and highest good. I'm also using Solvana healing energy as well for transformation and new beginnings. And just feel this beautiful energy moving in through and around you. Just allow it to minister to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So be it done, thank you. If you'd like to come back to a wakeful state, you can gently, slowly, easily do so. Really beautiful energy tonight, very soothing, nourishing, healing and supportive. I appreciate everybody joining. If you care to, you can give a donation, clicking the pop-up here in the screen if you feel called. Thank you, Marcy. And again, don't forget to follow me here on Insight Timer and everywhere. And if you feel called to connect with me one-on-one, follow that heart's calling. And trust and honor that. I will be scheduling more live streams. If anybody has a preference on when in the day they would like to see me live, like during the week, because I'm going to schedule some during the week. Yeah, tell me when that might be for you in your time zone. Send me a message. And here's my follow card again. I will be live next weekend doing this same live stream that's been going on for 4.5 years. And I'm not sure what time of day this will be next weekend. I'm going to see how this feels afterwards. And I'm open to experimenting, so thank you for the input, J.E. Oh, and by the way, I know, J.E., you mentioned about this. I tried out for the play the other day. Yeah, I auditioned for the first time in my adult life for a play. And it was a great experience. And we'll find out Wednesday if I was cast. Honestly, I think I will be. Yeah, it was great. I was nervous, and there was other people competing for my part, or the part that I was trying out for, so that was interesting. Thanks, Sister Sunshine, Marcy. Wendy also likes this time. Yeah, the play is The Father, which was an Anthony Hopkins movie where he won an Academy Award. So it's a very serious play. Yeah, so thank you. And yeah, it will go live. There's like 10 days where it will run in January. So we'll see. Yeah. Honestly, I was sought out for the part. So I would be very surprised if I didn't get it. And you never know, and I don't want to assume, and I don't want to have expectations. But yeah, thank you, Cynthia. And by next weekend, I will be able to share with you the outcome of that. And I did it whenever I was sick with this strep throat thing. It's been a crazy week, y'all. Oh my fucking God. Yeah. I just happened to pull this as I spoke. So again, the cards are saying, get in your heart, stay in your, that's a heart on there. It's hard to see. Get in your heart, stay in your heart, be in that heart energy, out of the head, into the heart. Thank you. Thanks, Melinda, for the donation. Thank you so much. Thank you, Wendy. And yeah, stay tuned. Follow me so you'll be notified of more scheduled live streams. And if you are in my group, Natalie's Healing Circle, like whenever I had to cancel last minute my live, I posted it in, well, not last minute, but same day. I posted in the group there. So it's a way to keep in touch about that sort of a thing. So I will see you all soon. Sending lots of loving. Have a wonderful week and take care. Namaste.